they did it because of all this stuff, but I don't care. Like, I don't know this guy. Oh, stop doing the dangerous stuff. Be careful, boo boo. No. Say hi. No. Oh. Try to see about these new standards. I was like, soon as you get a as soon as you get a leg up, talking about, oh, we're gonna make it private and this, that, and third, and under 1,000 subscribers, you get treated like a redhead stepchild, and all of this, that's, and the third. And how are we supposed to grow? Like, that doesn't really make sense. Oh, gotta get with the program. Gotta get with the program. Nah. I don't think so. So, algorithm. I don't know. Don't gotta flag me because I don't care about what all this politicized stuff, ideology stuff, and everything like that. Death is tragic all on its own and everything. Rest in peace to everybody involved and everything. I don't know. It's always a tragedy. So speaking of death, you know what I'm saying? My son's father's death anniversary. I actually looked up the word because I just felt like anniversary was too positive. What? Why is he what? Why is he running? Oh, I thought anniversary was a little bit too positive, so I'm sitting here pondering, the death, life, rebirth, and all that good stuff and everything. Right. And just like, the beauty of it all and everything, the tragedy, the grief, like I said, definitely Cappy have torn asunder, lifestyle of continual evolution, because every day is a day to hey every day is a day to evolve and stuff. I'm just shooting the crap because yeah, apparently they have new standards where they're just holding the little people down, for whatever reason, and then calling it chocolate, giving you crap and calling it chocolate and stuff. And this lets me know that more stuff might be coming down the pike. Protecting who? I don't know. Protecting our community? Like, I don't get it. The ones that's going along to get along and stuff like that. I guess feeding the beast. I guess I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to. I don't know how to call it, man. I don't know how to call it. JK. King of Tokyo. Hey, how you doing? Amen, amen. Appreciate it. It's the God in me. I'm just shooting the crap. I'm just bewildered by these new standards. Oh, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. These new standards and everything with the platform. I'm just like, I don't know, man. Just I guess come on here, try to share my positivity. Me too. Hi, hello to everyone in the chat. My name's Indigo. And if it's your first time, welcome. If it's not, welcome back. You know, I just talk holistically. I am, I feel like it was a pretty pivotal week. With a lot of stuff. Thank you. I feel like it was a pretty pivotal week with a lot of stuff going on and everything. And all in this space, this is a safe space. So I only align myself with love and just like the whole person, the good, the bad, and the ugly of it. I don't try to just stay all positive, just to be positive. Um, but just don't do the hatred. I don't feel like that. I don't feel like that ever is called for. You know what I'm saying? Like, never, never. I don't care what you look like. I don't care where you came from or whatever like that. Like, we're all global. We're all here on Earth, and I mean, as long as we can find like the commonalities, you know what I'm saying? We all need air to breathe, water to drink, food to eat. You know what I'm saying? Somebody to love you, and I mean, and good times of fellowship. And that's pretty much across the board, no matter where you find yourself on the earth and stuff like that. But right now, today, I'm just kind of pondering, just like life and death and rebirth and everything like that. Just the opportunities that we are all afforded within the 24 hours that we have and everything. I'm coming up on I am a mother, and my youngest son's father. For those that do not know, I do have sometimes people that come back and everything. But for those that do not know, my youngest son's father was, a victim of is a victim of gun violence, and he was shot and killed 3 years ago now. Yeah, it'll be 3 years, and we're coming up on the death anniversary. And I was just kind of like, I'm not a particularly sentimental person, I'm empathic, but not particularly sentimental. So Sunday would be the death anniversary, and I was just kind of thinking like we don't have another word, for, I just felt like anniversary might not be appropriate, like to just like verbalize it and share it and express, because versus sitting with, oh my goodness, what's that? I'm at the park with the kids. Versus just sitting with it, you know what I'm saying, and not having the way to express it and share it, because I'm human and we're here, mankind, sharing a shared experience while we're here, and and death is just a part of life, you know what I'm saying, and life is a part of death and everything. So um, I was pregnant at the time and everything, and relationships being what they were, it just, I don't really want to romanticize, all of that, but it is it is a loss. A loss is a loss. Loss of life is loss of life. Like it, just life is a miracle. So just wondering how to even approach it, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, all, just all around. And then this is the that's my little guy. So he'll never know his dad, you know what I'm saying, like how do I as a mom, like, just things like that, like that's the stuff I feel like as a species, as a race, as a human race, like that's the type of stuff that maybe we can, get to the bottom of. Like it's kind of hard to wrestle with, on a one-on-one by yourself and everything like that. um, and then any loss of life is tragic. Like I don't, like, again, like this is a safe space. I lead with love. Any loss of life, like I'm not gonna mention the name because I feel like it's a buzz. I feel like it's politicizing a buzzword right now with the algorithm and stuff like that. But the gentleman that lost his life, tragically, I wasn't aware of him or his politics or his ideology, but it's a loss of life. You know what I'm saying? Like he has a family, there's people, you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot. And then those people have to deal with all the extra stuff surrounding, just with his platform and what he stood for and everything. I don't need anyone to agree with me, you know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather know how you feel and your opinions versus, you telling me something just to agree with me and stuff like that. So like I'd rather know how you feel. Tell me how you feel. You know what I'm saying? And then we can go from there. You know what I'm saying? I've made friends with people who disagree with me, and we call it a day. We agree to disagree. I don't know. We don't even always have to be friends, but um, it's just a loss of life. I just feel like this. I feel like this week, like the overarching theme, from Sunday, where we had the eclipse, to this Sunday coming up, where the death anniversary of my youngest child's father. I just feel like it's it just has me in a deep think, just a deep think, and I come on here and I share that type of thing because I feel like on a collective level, usually stuff that I'm dealing with, it's like across the board, you know what I'm saying, and everything. And I've seen different reactions and stuff, and I didn't realize, like I said, I wasn't really too familiar with the individual, um, and I didn't realize how divisive, it was going to be, it is, and everything like that. Just prayers to everybody out there and stuff. Um, okay, all right. I don't know what that means, but prayers to everybody and involved. You know what I'm saying, and just open to. Uh, I mean, there's a lot of ignorance out there. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of ignorance out there, and it's always easy to be or feel big or feel important or feel like you can't be touched behind a keyboard or a screen and stuff. And that's the unfortunate part of our what we got, our society right now, so you don't even know who you're talking to. You, like, a person could just slap out a picture and write some stuff and then erase their profile, you know what I'm saying, like, so I don't even take nothing personal on here, just as an individual, as a spirit, and it is what it is, like, to each their own. Whatever, however you treat me is more of a reflection on you than me, you know. That's my take on it and stuff. Yes, I'm black. Yes, I'm a female. Yes, I'm melanated. I'm a mother. Happen to be a single mother. Did I sign up for that? No, not necessarily. Is it societal, economic, social economic impacts and stuff like that that may have led to it? More, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like, but do we have to live and be at our circumstances? No, we do not. And I will always lead with that. You know what I'm saying? And stuff. I will always lead with that. That's why I like to go live, because if nothing else, it's like it's me and a screen, but it's me and a screen, and there's no other. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, like, I'm at the park with my kids. Like, what you doing, buddy? sharing that like little piece. But like I said, I was just in deep thought, and then I'm just looking at these changes on the platform and all this other stuff. Like everything's kind of like it's like always like these type of things. Like it's like tragic and stuff, but it's like the timing is always very interesting. Like I'm more concerned about the timing of it, like the distraction of it from what is going on behind the scenes type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's more what I'm like. That's I'm just waiting for the Kai Posh down the pike. You know what I'm saying? To come down and everything. Um, but yeah, so yeah, I'm just jumping on real quick. Like I said, just kind of in deep thought. Just putting it out there. Like prayers to everybody. Like I said, on a personal level, on my own personal level, I'm kind of like I said dealing with, just how to process like the ongoing grief. I mean, 3 years is not a long time, and on top of that, like I said, like I have a child who will never know his father due to senseless gun violence. Like just what I'm saying. Like it's just like how do you process that? Like when I was 10, I would never have thought I'd be like dealing with something like this in my 30s. You feel me? So it's just like like I would never be happy about someone's death or anything like that or losing their life or someone losing like what I'm saying like I would never I couldn't I couldn't like it doesn't compute. I'm not even gonna hold you like I'm not even gonna hold you. I know like politics aside, like it's never politics with me because I was sad about how they treated Saddam Hussein. Like I was a lot younger then, but I'm just like man, you know what I'm saying? Like like you know what I'm saying? Like okay, like I don't know who that was they dumped in the ocean. It was either him or Saddam Hussein or the other guy, like who we just call people, we just label people and then just I don't know, it's my unpopular opinion. But I mean, we're a species, we're a human race. Like I mean, subscribe to whatever you want to subscribe. That is your right. You have a will, free will to do that and everything. God given free will. You have free will to not believe in God and everything. But I'm just like, geez, we gotta come back. We gotta roll it back. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I didn't catch it before it got retracted. Um, but yeah, we gotta roll it back. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. My little 2 cents, whatever, forever for whatever it's worth. Like, I mean, we can't be so happy. Like, we have your opinions, but it can't be unto death. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't be happy about that. You know, so something like remember we are all human. Oh, who's who's Steve? Every time someone says something like Steve, remember we are all human. Yeah, I mean that's my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I get on here. Like it's not easy to get on here. It's not easy to share stuff that that's close to the heart, close share a piece of your soul, yourself, and everything like that. But I just see so much contrived hatred and so many like politicized messages and distractions that it's just kind of like okay, let me just put my own like again my 2 cents out here while the internet's free to do so while we can. You know what I'm saying? Before it's just all packaged and marketed up to us and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Christina. I'm new. Welcome. I always say my name is Indigo, so I always say if it's your first time, welcome. If it's not, welcome back. Um, I just vibe. Like I know it sounds simple, but I just come on and just share because I'm human. Well, I use sunlight as my lighting. I had to park with my kids and stuff like that. But yeah, I just like to talk stuff out, man. I just like to talk stuff out. Dealing with some heavy stuff this week, obviously, just as a collective. Thank you, I appreciate it. Just as a collective, I'm dealing with some heavy stuff on a personal level. Amen, amen. Hopefully you can feel it and stuff. Um, But yeah, whoever's in the chat, like, let me know where you guys are from. I'm currently I do move around a little bit, but I'm currently in New York. I was in Baltimore, but I'm in New York now. But yeah, So I mean, that's about it, man. I mean, that's about it. I just gotta, you know what I'm saying? Just so many levels, so many levels. It's so many levels to it. It's so many levels to it. Like I said, dealing with a child who's never gonna know their father just due to the violence that's allowed to just run rampant in our society unchecked, unchecked, unwarranted. Like there was no 24/7 news stories. Like he, it did get in the news. It did make the news that the death itself of my son's father made the news. A few news channels picked it up when it happened, and stuff like that, because they always have to reinforce, black on black crime. Look at them killing themselves and stuff like that. But this what just happened wasn't black on black crime. Don't really got nothing to do with us and stuff, But somehow it's still being pushed our way. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know the individual, but I wish I wish healing and everything. Me personally, like just people just get their ideologies and just look at a group of people and think that everybody's a monolith thinking the same, but no, not really, like he meant a lot to the people he meant a lot to, and that's fine, that's anybody, that's anything. Just like my son's father, he meant a lot to me, he didn't necessarily have to mean a lot to everybody else beyond his family, but you know what I'm saying, like, you know it's just interesting. Like we gotta, as a collective, we have to roll it back. Don't do that, Nehemiah. Let him be, okay? Let him be. He can't chase the sticks, okay? Okay. All right. I feel a little bit better that they let some people up in here, because I really thought I was being black. I mean, it could still be, but hey, man, I thought it was it. I thought I was being blacklisted. I guess Apex Radio Show will live on to see another day. If you like the vibe, definitely subscribe, share if you care, like if you might, and if you made it this far, by the time that you see this, hopefully I will have put the link, to my brand new ebook, Torn Asunder, lifestyle of continual evolution. Like I said, I've just dealt with grief on just all different levels, just continually have to evolve to be able to move forward, to be able to, continue the journey, towards my higher self and everything like that. Continue to be present for my children and the people I love and the people who depend on me. And, I just feel like, there's waves of people that's going to be going into that, and everything, just kind of on a new scale. So, and then I got a new one that I'm working on as well. That's probably gonna be an actual book and everything. So you can I think it's early order or early subscribe or waitlist or something like that. But that'll be there too. And I also do consultations. So those are the things I have right now. I've been working on make myself available, reachable, and everything. But yeah, thanks to everybody that came in. Thank you. You gave me hope. You renewed me. And everything. And blessings and healing to everybody that's out there. Nobody's a monolith. I'm not trying to, pander or anything like that. Literally didn't know the guy. Hopefully people can, scale it back. I know that they don't let a lot of views in here, but I know my message goes out there. So I'm just here so I don't get fined as well. You know, um, and it is, I know I say it is what it is, but it really is what it is. Like each one, reach one, teach one. Gotta leave with love. Otherwise, we don't got nothing, man. We don't got nothing. Like it, eye for an eye, leave the whole world blind. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, like I said, my lived experience balanced out with the world that I still want to see for my children and my grandchildren. I mean, gotta live it, man. Gotta live it to see it. So, gonna be signing off energetically, loving everybody. Signing off. Bye.